So you had a pretty big reveal for us on the panel today, and I'm curious, at what point in the conception of Guardians and Guardians 2 did you know Ego was going to be Quill's father?
I mean, this was very early on. Like I was, I basically knew who his father was before I finished Guardians 1. You know, there's a line by Nova Prime at the end of the movie where she says, "Your father is something ancient and that we don't know around here." And I basically was starting to figure it out then, and it was after that I started really writing it down and wrote down the main story, and then went into Marvel one day at the very right time to go into Marvel, which was like 2 days after we opened up to way more money than they thought we were going to make, and said, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm going to do the sequel, and Ego the Living Planet is going to be his dad." And those guys are like, "Oh wow, okay." But then I think once they got to the emotional core of the story, once I wrote the treatment out and said this is what the story is, they were pretty, very, very happy.
We know that Peter Quill has some daddy issues from the first film. Finding out your father is a living planet, I'm sure, is going to be an interesting reaction. How does that change sort of this father-son journey that we're going on in this movie?
Well, I think it's really the tale of two fathers. It's a tale of his father, Ego, who's a cosmic being, and his father, Yandu, who's the abusive stepfather who raised him. And I think it's really about both of those relationships and where they go and how Peter develops. I think the first movie, at the heart of it, was a story about Peter Quill and his mother. And this story, at the heart of it, is about Peter Quill and his father.
Whoever he may choose to be, the father in his heart.
Yes, exactly. Which is the father of the heart? Is it one, both, neither? He's got to figure that out for himself.